Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's layout, we are doing Mother's Day and Father's Day in my 6x8 story album. So I've already have things pulled and I've already done some of that pre-planning of the spreads that I do, simply because some of it can be done on apps and make photo collages like you see here, and that way that's done obviously before I come and talk with you and show you the process. And the products I'm using, this is Color Cast Design piece, this is from Ali Edwards, and everything else Ali Edwards, and then these cards, if we select any of them, are Elle Studio. Anything else? Ali Edwards, yeah, this is all mostly Ali, Elle Studio, and we'll go from there. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I know I said in my last 6x8 storytelling album that I would do a tutorial, and I did film it, so it is coming. I just had already done these projects before posting that one, so I still just kind of carried on making my collages. But I used the classic ones I always mention, which is Moldiv, and I always use now print to size for my printing needs, because I can get it to fit on an 8x10 paper and not waste any ink from printing in that extra inch around the photo. When I'm doing my collages, that's always kind of a step process, and like I said, and I did film it, but first always you want to edit your photos. And then if it's easy for you to maybe make a folder, that way they're easily accessible so you don't have to scroll through everything, is also ideal. And that way, once you're in Moldiv, I show you how to select them, adjust the frame, and also keep a border or not keeping a border is also quite important. And then I print it out, and it's fairly easy. Like I said, stay tuned. I did film it. It's coming. So for this layout, I am, you saw me be able to fill a, what I call like almost like an opening in my album so that there's no gaps. That's why you saw me kind of flip through the album to know where it's going to go in between, so that those photos and pages can get adhered back to back. For this one, in order to have the journaling, I had to create a tag and a pocket between it, in between the photos, which worked out great too. This is just a way to have journaling be on your layouts when, not to say I didn't make room for it, but the intention was to kind of include as many photos as possible, and I was like, and I'll figure out where to put the journaling. The acetate I'm using around the photo of me and Valentina is from the, I want to say, May Stories by the Month from Ali Edwards. It was included, or it might have been an add-on. I am unsure, but it is from Ali Edwards, and it was just so beautiful. So I'm using that along with the, I think it says Summer Moments or Spring Moments, from Color Cast Design for my title on that piece. And then that's the only embellishment that story gets, because the paper, that acetate alone, is beautiful. So I'm making that tag pocket. You saw me make it from the card is from Elle Studio. And I will go back and add my journaling, usually on clear sticker paper. If you've been here too, you always know I have like a working document, and I have 3 or 4 projects that need journaling. I will measure out the space needed and type it out, and then print it when I finally have a full page, so that I don't waste any of my sticker paper. That's just me being conservative. But you do you if you use it and print as you go. I just don't want to be left with like really large pieces of sticker paper, because that stuff's sometimes expensive. So here we are again with Father's Day. So I did a couple layouts, and I'm just making sure, like wherever my opening was, that I would adhere that page back to back as well. So this too was a photo collage, and used just the 2 photo collage, like 2 openings for them, and had very what do you call it, like very vertical photos. So she was giving out her grandpa's, we got them all, like we're big football house family, and grandpa has his team, and then the other grandpa has his favorite team, so we got that, and even daddy got one as well. And so Valentina was able to gift them, and she's, as soon as we get there, like we always have a lunch or brunch out, and she wants to give the gifts like ASAP. And I always tell her, like, let's enjoy food, let's, at the end we'll give it to them, so that the stuff doesn't get ruined from plates on the table. But her little loving gift giving heart is always like, how about now, mommy, how about now? And so my journaling too, that is also done in Moldiv, and for that one you can kind of see like almost three partitions in my journaling, and that's simply because in the app Moldiv, they only allow like 200 characters or something in order for me to get everything I wanted to share, it just got choppy, and which is fine too. Like I notice it, someone else may not notice it, but these are just the things working within apps. That kind of happened, and only because, like I said, I am not a Photoshop girl. I do everything on my phone, so stay tuned for that video because I really do show you how I use all these apps to make these kind of layouts. I guess this is considered hybrid because I do some of it obviously in apps and print it out, so it's already done, and then I just get to embellish it. So even here for these hearts, that vellum green heart, the little cardstock one, and these little chipboard elements, these are all from Ali Edwards' Stories by the Month. Meaning the Stories by the Month is the one that is sort of monthly themed. The story kit is usually based on a word, in case you're ever confused on her product offerings. And so I just cut this one out. It was a vellum heart, and I just thought layering all these hearts that sort of had similar colors was perfect for this opening, which is the intention of leaving that bottom area open, because I knew I was going to put something on this page to make sure I still played with my fun product that I have in my craft room. And so here you are seeing all the rest of the products. I think this one was from June though. I get them all confused because they all, except for a few pieces that have a month printed on it, can be used interchangeably. I just have everything kind of always in access on my desk, especially this year's version. I appreciate it more without having the 3x4 stamp involved, because we got more pocket cards, which is my favorite part of it. And they came in a variety of substrates. So like we had cardstock ones, and there's a ton of like vellum options, as well as, you know, your die cuts and your chipboard and tiny word stickers. I think it's been a good improvement in my opinion. For the subscription this year. So now that way I have Mother's Day documented and Father's Day. Gotta pay respect to both, genders in our family. We are blessed to have both sets of parents nearby. So these are always special days for Valentina. And another project coming up, you can see we did the handprint cards. I do them every year. And this year we went to an Italian restaurant for like, what do they call it? Like cold fire pizza, and so we made the handprints for the grandpa's pizza. So her hand is like the cheese on the pizza, and we cut it all out and made little toppings. It was adorable, and she glued it all on with her glue stick, and they turned out so well. And for Mom, the mothers got ladybug hands. We've done it 12 cards, never repeated, and it's just definitely a fun tradition, and I do have a layout coming soon with that one. So yeah, there you go. Okay, that will wrap up these two layouts. I will go ahead and do just probably handwritten journaling on the little tag that's in here once I am done filming. Just like that, with the overlay. And then this one with all the cute embellishments on the bottom. Very cute. Mother's Day, Father's Day, in the album. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, everyone, bye!